I'm still on the vintage tap handle kick, and by that I mean I'm still featuring a bunch of the ones that I have in a recent haul, as well as going through some of my old stock. And this is one that's just a ton of fun. And it's also worth noting that with the breweries, specifically a lot of the large breweries that have been producing taps for quite some time, they have cycled through a number of different figural taps, and this is one of them. Sometimes when you have like a golf themed tap, sometimes it'll be a one that looks like a T with a golf ball on top. But there's also a few times that they've done ones that actually look like a golf club. I'm I'm not a expert on golf, so if anybody knows the proper term for what type of golf club this is designed to look like, let me know. I probably should know. I know there's irons and wedges and stuff like that. So, or woods. Is this one a wood? If people know, let me know. Um, but it looks like a golf club, so you imagine just hitting a golf ball and knocking it off. There we are. Uh, with it, it is a pretty solid design here because it does look a lot like you'd imagine a regular golf club to look like. So it's got this large base here. It does have the Bud Light name and logo there with little registered trademark. And then also here on the main section, the kind of hitting area of the club, you've got Bud Light and do you have? Yep, you've got the little registered trademark there again on that side. So pretty cool. Aside from that, it does look pretty much like it, including the way that they did the metal here. So this is something that's fairly common on a lot of golf club designs where they'll have this kind of tiered way that they have that going out. The threading here is your normal North American threading, so that's the 3/816 threading. So this should work on pretty much any, let's see if we can get a little bit more focus there. That should work on pretty much any normal faucet that you have. Also, if you look there, you can kind of read the text. So they actually have that imprinted there. This is also worth noting with this that that's directly threaded into the metal. So I'm not seeing any sort of insert or anything like that. With a lot of the wooden taps, you're going to have the wooden element and you're going to have an element in there, similar for the ceramic taps. Whereas with the lucite ones, occasionally you'll have an insert, occasionally you'll be going directly in. But with this one, you just have it directly into the metal. So it's a pretty cool tap handle, especially if it's something where you're a fan of Bud Light or Budweiser, as well as a fan of golf. Just pretty cool. Like I mentioned, there are a number of different sports themed tap handles out there. So this one, of course, is designed to look like a golf club. There's the one that looks like a golf ball with the tee, and then also on top of that, I've seen ones that look a little bit like tennis rackets and some other stuff. So if you're into sports or sports items, then it's worth checking them out. Like I mentioned, this seems to be a little bit more common with the big major breweries because they've been producing tap handles for quite some time. Occasionally, you will see some of the little microbrews or more regional breweries that'll do interesting figural variations like this as well.